Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sujata Mukherjee, and I welcome you to the interactive session, Unleash the Power of Positivity. It starts with you. I wanted to get the feel of a virtual banquet, so I decided to do this session in a meeting format instead of a webinar. Being a corporate trainer, 90% of my working days are spent in a banquet or in a corporate training room, and I'm badly missing those days. Moreover, the name of the session is It Starts With You. And if you are behind the walls of the webinar, the name doesn't make sense. Enjoy the togetherness in isolation along with the powerful me time. And let us proceed with the hope of stepping into an era of possibilities. First of all, let us accept the fact that we are passing through a phase which is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous, coined as VUCA. We do not have a choice than to face it. We do not have a choice than to accept it. We need to find the antidote by boosting our power to bounce back, the power of resilience. Hence, we need to combat volatility by creating a vision, uncertainty by understanding, complexity by clarity, and ambiguity by agility. Now we will touch upon a bit on the VUCA prime, the behavioral leadership model and PESTLE factors, and then we will dive deep into the course session. I would like to share a few lines here. One thing is for sure, you cannot choose not to change when the world around changes. Response to change is mandatory. The only choice is how to respond. Please remember, respond, don't react. The moment we react, everything goes topsy-turvy. Well, the name of today's session is Unleash the Power of Positivity. Can positivity be unleashed without putting in effort? Positivity multiplied by effort gives the result. If effort is zero, naturally the result will be zero. Now we will discuss at length about this effort, and also we will use some tools and techniques to see how we could power up our effort to get the desired result. I will now invite some sharing about what is the thought which is coming in your mind about positivity right at this moment.
Uh,
Yes.
Ma'am, I want to say that what I've experienced in life as a student, I came to know that positivity influences your mindset, and mindset influences your decision making. Suppose if you are not positive around what you are doing, you
Right.
will never succeed. You will never do that thing with your best effort, and you will always feel that you are doubting yourself. So
Absolutely.
positivity always influences your mindset.
Yes.
If you have a positive mind, you will have a better mindset, and you can lead in a very beautiful way.
Great. Great. Anybody else wants to share? Very nice sharings.
What the topic that you have chosen to do is fantastic, and that is what actually brought me here in this
Yes.
particular round.
So that is something which is very much required at this juncture of time.
Exactly.
Let me now just share the screen once again. And there's a very important line which I'll share with you. How only I can defeat me resonate with you.
It is a kind of competing with self, not with anybody.
Okay.
Our positiveness day by day, one after the other, towards positive thing. We have to compare with ourselves, and we have to improve day by day. And every moment we have to think.
Okay. So there are different perspectives to the same thing. And it is all about our perspective, the way we look at it.
Yes.
One, like, if I feel I'm defeated, I'm defeated. And again, it can be looked at the way you said that I only can defeat me and become the better version of myself. Right? So these are the different perspectives. Any other perspective? Come on, share. That is the reason of having this meeting format. Instead, though I knew that there will be a lot of noises, but still I wanted to have an interactive session, because as a trainer, always we feel good to have interactive sessions rather than just monologue.
Madam, I am Srinivas Rao.
Yes, Mr. Srinivasa.
Madam, daily we are bombarded with a lot of negative things in our market condition or in any type of our living conditions, madam.
Right.
So positivity is very much important, madam. For example, take the case of this lockdown only. Many people, there are a lot of people there. I am seeing in this one, there are a lot of wasting a lot of time. Instead, they can use this very program what we are attending. It's a good thing we are using this time in a very positive way. Right. So whoever is not using, they have defeated themselves. only I can defeat me is the best quotation that suits to this time.
Okay, great. So the discussion of positivity is creating a positive vibe. Can you feel that? We are always positive. We are hopeful. We are in the most uncertain period. Still, hope has to remain alive. We are hopeful. We are positive. We know that we will be stepping into an era of possibilities. Naman, you want to share?
I want to let go laziness and casualness. I want to bring in kindness, self-improvement, and be energetic every day.
Yes, madam. I want to let go ambiguity and I want to welcome agility and confidence in me.
Okay.
Yes, madam.
Yes.
Try to get rid of from fear, failure, and lack of confidence, and every cell of my body should be filled with confidence, potency, energy, and with
Okay. Great, great. Now let us go to the next part of this. Yes, I can see Naman, Mr. Rajkumar, all busy drawing. Yes, have you drawn? 30 seconds over. Now forget about your, wow, lovely. What is the age of the painter?
Yeah.
So what is the average coming to? 6, 3, 4? What is the average?
5 years.
5 years.
5
So
years.
it is actually, that's the average age of the inner child within. What we do is we keep on ruling that inner child, we yell at that inner child, and we think that why our life is not working. But if we can, in every step, if we can become mindful, if we can just become conscious from this unconscious state of mind, things will be much easier to control. Because if you're unconscious, how will you control? To need to control something. So let this be the journey towards consciousness. Let this be a journey towards mindfulness, where every day give 1-2 minutes time to yourself and sit in silence, and just sit in silence. See, it is not possible to make your mind totally blank. Just sit in silence and spend the time. Observe what are the thoughts which are coming to you. Keep observing. Slowly you'll see that a lot of answers also will come. So when I know that I do something unconscious, so start that journey of unconsciousness to consciousness. Every day practice mindfulness. So we thought of, in the takeaways, we say that we'll be having that, we'll be able to control the negative chatter, we'll be able to boost up the resilience. We will fall down. 100 times we'll fall down, but we have to bounce back. We have to bounce back. We cannot quit. And we are responsible for everything that happens in our life. That we have to understand, that we have to believe, and we have to believe in ourselves. We have to trust in ourselves. So please be in touch. Is there anything you could take away from this 1 hour session? Mr. Basava Reddy.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I should do, I can.
Yes, that is a very effective one. Please try that whenever you feel, try that. That's a very easy fingertips. Yes, Naman?
Ma'am, I learned that always love yourself and be honest and authentic. People will love you too.
Yes, great.
Thank you.
Mr. Ganguly?
Yeah, definitely. We always talk about positivity in every gathering, but we actually showed how to, practically practice it in life.
Practice, yes. So that was the whole idea, like practical steps.
Yes.
How do we talk of positivity? How to build that positivity in this uncertainty? Like the period we are going through is just unimaginably uncertain. So we have to keep ourselves in shape. The mental health has to be in proper shape. Else we'll not be able to do anything. And we have to feel grateful that we are still breathing. And with the hope, we are stepping into the era of possibilities. That has to be there in our mind. Yes.
Yeah, thank you, madam. It's a nice session. I get a lot of self-confidence. It's a very good session for the self-confidence.
Okay. Great. Yes.
And the important takeaway is that the quote that you just made. You are all perfectly imperfect person.
I'm an internationally licensed Helio Life facilitator, and I'm a cognitive behavioral therapist from Berkeley Square, UK. And this helped me to utilize the tools and techniques of cognitive behavioral therapy and Helio Life philosophy in my soft skills, in my corporate training, by which I am able to connect with people. and can
Yeah.
understand their problem very easily, so that they can connect and create some sort of relief from their mental problems, mental issues. Yes.
Thank you, madam. It's a great speech therapy. I think it's a very good speech therapy.
Okay. Thank you.
For instilling positivity among all of our participants. And I would also like, I can see Ms. Pooja Dugar is here. So she is our TiE Women lead. Ms. Pooja Dugar, if you...
Hello, everyone. Hello.
She's our TiE Women lead, and she is the one who took this initiative. So thank you so much, Pooja ma'am.
Thanks. Thank you. And I would just like to add on here, it's always a pleasure to hear Sujata ji. So on screen is so much of positivity. If any one of you would meet her in person, you would kind of understand the kind of positivity she resonates with her own personality. It's unmatchable. And there's one thing which I would really like to add about her is she's always there to help and guide whenever needed. She would always make that effort and time for you whenever you need her. So thank you so much for conducting this session. Thank you so much for so much for this whole positive session, especially in this particular hour where we all are struggling with a lot of mental and emotional rattles and confusion in our daily lives, because we're trying to manage many things in a very different way, something which we never predict we would witness. So thank you for this wonderful session, and I look forward to see you soon.
Thank you very much, Pooja. You are an inspiration always.
Thank you so much, Sujata ma'am, and thank you so much, ma'am, as well.
Thank you.
And we look forward to more such sessions with you.
Yes.
And thank you all participants.
And if they want to connect with me through mail, you can just share my mail ID with them. I'll be there to answer to their queries.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Sure. And I would just like to give you her email ID. It's sujata.ggi@gmail.com.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Pooja ma'am. Thank you, Sujata ma'am. It was a wonderful session, a lovely session. And yes, I also learned so many methods and techniques to instill positivity in me. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for this lovely session.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. See you
Bye.
all.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.